Hi, friends. Here we are, and guess what day of the week it is? If I'm showing up on your Facebook or on your YouTube live, you usually know that it's going to be a Friday, right? Because that's when I show up and give you a little preview of some of the gorgeous things that I'm going to have on today's live sale. So it is Friday. Yay for Friday. I am really looking forward to this weekend because I get to do a bunch of beading this weekend. I'm going to be beading up some new samples. I am doing my first YouTube video shoot next Tuesday. It's the first time I've done a video shoot in probably, I didn't look exactly up on the calendar, but it's been more than 6 months. So I'm really excited to get back into the swing with that. The project that I'm going to do, the main project that I'm filming on Tuesday is going to be a flat herringbone bracelet, and it's got quarter tilas down the center of it, and it just looks fabulous, if I do say so myself. Pat myself on the back there. And then I've got some other smaller projects as well. Mom, those guys are gonna need photos. And
Okay.
then this one also, but I'll give it to you after I'm done with the
Okay.
thing. Um, Mama's working on taking photos of all this last minute stuff that I'm listing. Because, no matter how soon I start listing items, I just never run out of things to list. And so I'm always trying to do it right up to the last second to get as much on screen for you guys as possible each week. Oh, Teresa gets to pack. Your big move is coming soon. Oh, man, that doesn't sound like fun. I'm going to stick with my plans instead of that. Okay. But yeah, I get to beat up those samples, and then depending on the complexity of the project, I will sometimes beat up a partial sample so that when I'm filming, I can say, okay, you're going to keep doing this, and then at some point you're going to get to this, and then I can bring in, that piece that's gotten forward already to that point, because I do have my video director guy, his name is Brian. I've worked with him for 11 years now. And so he comes in and does the video show with me, and I don't want to waste his time. So, I mean, if it were just me filming, I could just film up to that point and go, and then just cut the camera and then bead forward on the sample that I was working on and then start the video again. But you know that bead weaving is a long-term process, and it's not a quick thing. And I don't want to have Brian have to sit around, and I don't want to have to pay Brian to sit around and watch me bead for a couple of hours. So I do those. That's what I call step outs. And so occasionally I will do those step outs. And I think this project is gonna, it needs a step out. Sometimes I can get away with those Barbie bracelets though. So this may be a combo of a step out and a Barbie bracelet. We'll see how much time I have over the weekend. Okay, so if you didn't see it already, I did release a new video today. It is a Danielle Wicks project. They are so cute. They are the Santorini earrings and or pendant. And hang on one second, let me reach across my desk and I'll show you a picture of what that looks like. I haven't had a chance to make any yet, and I'm gonna see about possibly trying to do that this weekend. But that's what it looks like. Super cute, right? And then it's using size 10 delicas, and well, I've got the instructions right here. Let me look. Size 10 delicas. I'm going to guess that you can downsize everything to a size 11 delica, but then you're going to have to play a little bit with the embellishment beads on the bottom, size-wise, because you're going to want to downsize those as well. So it's using 3 colors of size 10 delicas, some size 15s, some size 8s, and some 4 millimeter round glass beads. So if you wanted to use size 11s, I'm going to guess, and again, I haven't done this, so I don't know for sure, that you could downsize those 8s to a size 11 seed bead, and you could downsize the 4 millimeter round down to a 3 millimeter or maybe even a 2 millimeter bead. So I think that those are very adorable. Speaking of earrings, one of the things that we are going to have on today's live sale is going to be some finished earrings. Last week we had some really beautiful coffee bean beads, and that we're going to have more on today's live sale. As a matter of fact, they're sitting right over here. I'll show you the colors that I've got for today's live sale. We've got this beautiful bronze with a rainbow effect on it. There's we're going to have the aluminum silver. We have got the Aztec gold, always a favorite finish of mine. And then this is going to be the one that I'm going to predict is going to sell out first and have the biggest wait list. And that is these babies. They are like a purple metallic with great rainbow finish on them. They are stunning. Yeah, purple plum metallic bronze with iris. Oh, love those pieces. I do, based on how big of a wait list we had on last week's coffee bean beads, I'm going to predict that we're going to have wait lists on these as well. But I've already got some in my shopping cart. So once I kind of see how big those wait lists are, I will be able to place another order and get more on their way to me. And I'll be able to take care of anybody who's on the wait list for those items. So then next what I was going to say also then about those coffee bean beads is that it got me talking to last week about how John Kubrick, our dear friend, was at one point he was having his folks make earrings and selling them into coffee shops using the coffee bean beads, and he shipped those to me. And so we're going to have two styles of pre-made earrings using the coffee bean beads. And they're so cute. And so I have one style on. And so this is it's like a green Picasso, turquoise green Picasso with these little guys here are a lavender luster. And then you see the coffee bean bead here in the center. Trying to get the camera to focus in better on those. I know I've got distracting nails today, but I was working until after midnight again. And so I didn't have time to switch it out to something less distracting. Sorry about that. Mom's wearing the other pair, but the other pair has a flower bead and then a leaf coming off the bottom. So they're both super cute, I mean, and they're going to be $5 a pair, y'all. So it's going to be a steal. Okay, speaking of flowers, I've got lots of flowers today. One of the things that I had the girls do, was we had a bunch of check glass. They're 6mm flat flower beads, and we had them in a whole bunch of different colors. And I kind of went crazy when I purchased them and purchased really huge quantities, and we haven't sold through those huge quantities. So what I had them do is I had them create a custom mix, 7 different colors of these 7mm flat flower beads in a mix, and you are getting a 3x3 baggie. Look at that, with all the pinks and blues, and there's some aqua in there, and then the frosted whites. There are 252 beads in one of these, 7 colors, 36 beads of each color. And if you bought one bag of at each of them, it would be $17.50. I'm selling them for 10. This big, huge bag of gorgeous spring color assortment. So $10. So it's a huge bargain. That's like a 45% discount. Then I also got in some really beautiful table cut hibiscus flower beads. And we're going to have 2 of the colors on today. And these are those babies. I mean, look at how beautiful those go together. You've got kind of this mint blue. It's like a blue opal, and then it's got what is blue silk is what she calls it, with Picasso. And then the other one is the pink silk, and that's got a light copper wash on it. So those are gorgeous. But wait, you guys. So those are the 12mm size, and they make these hibiscus flowers, and I think it's like 14mm, 12mm, 10, 8, and now 7mm. And so I have some of the itty bitty 7mm table cut flowers. And look at these. Are you not dead? Because I'm dead. So this is going to be the first drink of the day because I mean, look at the scale here of these guys. They are so adorable. I cannot stand it. And so we're going to have that in, I think, 2 colors today, and we'll have more colors in the future, which is so cute. Oh, I'm so glad that you like the coffee bean beads because I think it's fun. And they're really just a pretty bead. It's like got a very elegant I don't know, swoosh to it. You know what I mean? It's like the proportions and the mold is really pleasing because it could be like an ugly coffee bean, but it's a pretty coffee bean. And it doesn't have to be a coffee bean. I mean, depending on how you use it, it doesn't have to, be exactly that. All right. Here is something that I got a huge, huge closeout deal on, and I hope that you guys are excited because I am. This is also something I put back for myself. It goes perfectly with what I have on. These are 14 by 12 millimeter table cut glass beads. Look at those. And it is light sapphire, and you're getting 12 of these. And if you know anything about table cut beads, they're very labor intensive and they tend to be more expensive. But like I said, I lucked into a major closeout deal, and where this would originally be probably $7 for 12 of these beads. And if I were selling it at normal prices, it would probably be more like $5 to $6. You guys, I'm being able to sell all 12 of these for $3.50. I cannot believe it. And I cannot believe how perfectly they match this top that I have on. Yay. All right, so that's kind of the check glass portion of what I'm going to preview for you guys. We've got lots of other check glass for sure. Let me show you some of the beautiful gemstone stuff we've got on for today. And speaking of Art Deco, Lena, it's like you just knew what I was going to show next and just led me right into it. I love it. These guys. So the Art Deco cut in an Russian Amazonite. Can you see the banding there? And see those lines that indicate that it is a Russian Amazonite. And this is a larger scale Art Deco bead than I've been showing lately. Usually it like just recently I've run into a bunch of good 6 millimeter and 8 millimeter ones. These babies are a 9 by 8 millimeter, so they're a little bit bigger. And and they're also, this was another one where I got a really, really good price on these. They're normally would be $21 a strand, $16 a strand. I haven't even calculated what that discount is, but it is a not insignificant one, that's for darn sure. So loving those. Then here's another one that okay, yes, I shopped today's live heavily. What can I say? I'm weak because look at these babies. Rice shapes in Botswana agate. And where the rice shapes that I've shown you basically since Tucson have been bigger, they've been more like a 10 by 7 millimeter size. This one is 7 by 6 millimeter in size. So it's a little more dainty. You're getting really good color, some beautiful banding in there. And I put a strand back for myself. What can I say? Um, then we've got, you know what a purple girl I am too. And I've been holding on to these guys for a while. Honestly, the reason I've been holding on to this batch of beads for a while is because the strands were so badly tangled that it took me like 2 hours at night to get them untangled with my trusty tulip awl. And I managed to get them all untangled. And so they're finally ready to be put up for sale. And this is my beloved phosphorite. This is a natural color. They are not dyed, which just blows me away. These are faceted rondelles and they are 4 by 5 millimeter. It's about a 15.5 inch strand. And you know I had to have some of these, right? This is only like the 5th time or so that I've had phosphorite on the live, which surprises me. Um, I need to bring more of it on for you guys and sell more of it because went to all the work of learning how to pronounce phosphosphorite. And I love saying it because once you have it, it just rolls off your tongue. Some more candy jade because I kind of went crazy on the candy jade this year, but look at how fun these are. These are the faceted cubes. It is roughly about a 6.5 millimeter in size. And look at how fun all of those colors are. It just screams spring to me, and I'm so ready for some spring. And then, oop, is that everything that I pulled to show you guys? Yes, it is. Here, there's one thing that Mom just brought back from where she was taking pictures that I will show you. So look at the beautiful strawberry quartz. That was some really good color on the strawberry quartz. They are faceted cubes. And I did not have tons and tons of strands of these. I think I've got maybe 16 or 17 strands. So I'm expecting it to sell out. But if you would drunk already, sorry, Gail, but not really. Oh, and she also brought back the other pair of earrings. So let me show you the other pair of the coffee bean earrings, 'cause I really like these too. So there are those. That beautiful, here, let me get so it's not on my nail polish. That beautiful flower there, and then the leaf bead. It's just, very elegant and very wearable. Let's put it that way. Just very, very wearable. And I hope you like these earrings because y'all, I've got like 15 other styles. When John does something, he does it in a big way, not a little way. And like I said, those guys are going to be just $5. And then since Mom did this is another one of my very favorite things in today's live sale. Look at these. These are freshwater pearls, long sticks in a rose gold color. And they're looking a little faded out on the screen right there, but trust me, they are like a rich coppery rose gold kind of color. And I might have a strand over there in my pile for myself. Okay.
Stuff away again.
Yes, maybe. Oops. I just got busted by the boss. Okay, well, that is enough of a preview for today. I'm going to stop talking because I still have a couple things that I want to list. And oh, Lita, you have to buy those. I mean, really, seriously, like right. I hope they look better on camera when I've got them in the studio because they are so luscious. The color on these. I'm trying to, if I bring it back here, you're still not getting quite the intensity of the color. So I'm hoping that it'll show because I wouldn't steer you wrong. They are luscious. All right, you guys. So I got to get going because the live sale starts in an hour and 10 minutes from right this moment. So it's going to be right there at jwdlive.com. Hey, Miss Poppy, you going to come see me? Huh? Oh, nope. She turned around and left. Um, right there, jwdlive.com. It starts at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock Pacific. I hope you can join us. We always have a lot of fun, and I get you drunk because every time I say that I have to put I put a strand back for myself, the running joke is that you have to take a drink. So if your drink happens to be alcoholic, I guarantee you I'll have you drunk for Friday happy hour. All right, you guys, see you then. Bye-bye.